Hello, where do you need police?
Verona.
Is that A-L-M-A?
Yep.
Just bear with me a moment, please.
There's two people that you want to
Okay,
arrest.
just bear with me a moment. I'm trying to find the location. Could that be...
They're supposed to
What's the problem?
They're supposed to give me money I was owed, and I was...
Okay, hang on, slow down. What do you need police for?
They just picked me up from there in the hospital.
Who's they?
Me around.
Who are we talking about?
I'm within the vicinity of being heard. Do you understand what that means?
Okay, well, if I can't hear you... If I can't hear you, how am I meant to help you?
Trust me, you want to get to this address.
Okay, and you need to tell me what we're going to the address for.
They wanted people.
Who are the people?
James Potter or Mendez or whatever his name is.
Sorry, what's his name? James what?
Potter or Mendez. I don't know, but you're going to get me bashed. He may not...
Okay, well, you need to tell me what you want me to send police there for, please.
He's wanted.
For what?
Dangerous. There's warrants out for his arrest. Are you for real?
For what?
Are you
I'm not a police member.
I don't know.
Stop yelling at me.
No.
Then how do you know that there's warrants?
Oh, my God.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to do my job.
Please.
Okay, if you want to speak to them, you'll have to call them directly. Do you want me to send police or not?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to answer my question.
I'm hiding in a bush answering your question.
Why are you hiding in a bush?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Why are you hiding in a bush?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what?
Police on three violent offenders.
What are you hiding in a bush for?
Because I'm ringing the police on three violent offenders.
How do you know these three violent people?
Through a friend of mine that's not really a friend, a K-triple-O lady.
What is your name, please?
Penny Pratt. What is your name, please?
I'm call taker number 2. What is your contact telephone number, please?
Call what?
Call taker number 2.
Call taker number 2.
What is your phone number, please?
0411.
So why are these three people violent? What have they done?
Oh, my God.
Can you stop saying, oh, my God, Penny?
Business.
Okay, well, it is my business if you want me to send police, so you can either answer questions or you don't.
Despite the obvious cries for help and the information she provided to the dispatcher, the police were never notified about her situation. She was desperate to get help, and with the mental strain she'd been through that day, she could not understand why she was being dismissed so easily. Penny provided a location, names, and begged to get help, but she was ignored, and it cost her her life. Soon after the call ended, she was discovered hiding in the bushes. Penny began arguing with Aaron, growing agitated and yelling at him. Adrian, the man who had seen her leaving earlier, asked them to take it inside and continue talking there. Once inside, Aaron and Penny went on arguing, though Penny then turned on James to remind him of the $160 he owed her. To say the tension was growing would be an understatement, and in an unexpected violent move, Aaron grabbed the back of Penny's hair, pulling her back, and shot her in the jaw with a .22 caliber sawed-off rifle. Penny had not seen him pick it up as she was busy arguing with James. Penny was severely injured, but she kept begging for her life, asking the men to let her go and not take it any further. Aaron then moved her onto a chair, raised his gun, and shot her in the left side of the head. Aaron and James then grabbed her and drug her into the bathtub where they shot her again. But Penny wasn't dead yet. Aaron then told James to finish the job. He fetched a knife and made sure she was no longer living. But Aaron still wasn't finished, and he sadistically took out an angle grinder out of his backpack and began cutting Penny's head. And Adrian witnessed the whole murder. The three men then took a rug from the living room and wrapped Penny in it. They put her in the trunk of Adrian's car and drove her to a national park, where they dumped her in the bushes where her remains would be difficult to find. They then went back, cleaned the house, and Adrian got his car cleaned as well. Penny's mother thought her daughter was still in the hospital and was unaware that she had been discharged. On December 1st, she reported Penny missing to the police and investigations began. The police interviewed James and he denied having seen Penny the day she went missing. The police continued interviewing friends and acquaintances of Penny. 2 weeks later, Aaron admitted to having seen Penny at the hospital with James, but still denied having any involvement in her disappearance. But it was on December 19th when Adrian was interviewed that the truth finally came out. Adrian confessed to witnessing everything that happened to Penny and directed the police to where her body was dumped. Although her body was fairly decomposed, the forensic team was able to uncover the cause of death and the torture she went through in her final moments. It all matched with the story provided by Adrian. James and Aaron were both charged with the first-degree murder of Penny Pratt. On October 24, 2011, Aaron pleaded guilty, and he was sentenced in August 2012 to 22 years imprisonment with a fixed non-parole period of 19 years. Aaron tried to defend his actions by saying he grew frustrated with the arguing and was heavily influenced by drugs he'd taken. James was sentenced in October 2012 to 24 years imprisonment with a non-parole period of 20 years. The coroner's report said James showed no remorse and took no responsibility for his actions. Adrian was initially charged with being an accomplice, but because of his testimony, he was given full immunity. After the release of the emergency call, people were obviously outraged by the negligence shown by the call taker, especially Penny's mother. An investigation was run on the call taker, and she was disciplined and no longer takes police calls.